Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I will just give a brief rundown of all the things that a person who is new to makeup will need. Alright, so if you're interested in seeing that, let's go. So the first thing in this bag, let's see what's in it. Aha, a spoolie. They come like this, or sometimes they come attached to the end of a brow pencil. So you have pencil on one end and the spoolie on the other. Unfortunately, I did not have one in this bag, but I would. So you are going to need a spoolie, and this you use to, shape the brow in the direction that you want it to go. Next, we need a brow product. So you have different brow products. You have pomades, you have this is a brow cream, brow gel, you have pencils, you have a whole lot. If you guys want to know more about the different types of brow products, you can just let me know and I will create a video for that one. So just let me know in the comment section if you want to see a video like that, the different type of brow products and how you use them. But for beginners, I recommend using a pencil. The reason why I say use a pencil is because the pencil is easier to control. So I recommend a pencil. I used a pencil for this. Alright, so on to the next thing that we will need from our trusty bag. I feel like Dora, yeah, of all the things in my backpack, well, in my makeup bag. Alright, so onto the eyes. Alright, so you're going to need a palette. Now you have different types of palettes. In my bag I have this little palette, and this palette, it says makeup palette, and this one is a cheap one from Says Lady that I got off Amazon. I will put the link in the description area. And this one is basically a neutral palette. So you see you have your your browns and stuff like that, and two neutral shimmers. This palette is very versatile, so it's small but it's versatile, so I recommend it for beginners because it has shades that you can use for a blush, shades that you can use on your lids as highlighter. So this is a very versatile palette. You also, my first palette that I got when I was a beginner is this palette. I don't know if you all remember this Sephora palette, this Sephora Wonderland palette. I got it from one of my friends as a gift. It was my first ever palette, and I love it so much because it has a whole side of neutrals, and a whole side of colors. So when you're ready to transition to colors, this is a very good palette to have. Alright, so what was I saying again? Alright, so yeah, so I recommend a neutral palette, and I recommend shimmers because shimmers are easier to blend, so you won't have a lot of work to do when it comes to blending shimmers. And because the colors are neutral, it's harder to see any mistakes that is made, in my opinion. Alright, so next from our handy dandy makeup bag, we have why can't I remember what this is? Oh my god. Yes, we have moisturizer. We have different types of moisturizers depending on the finished look that you want. This one is for sensitive skin because I have PCOS and I have acne issues. So I use this one for sensitive skin. I got this one from Amazon also. I will put the link in the description area. I think it's called the Slow-Mo. Listen, I don't want to butcher the people in product name, so me just write it in the comment section. And this is what it looks like. This is what the packaging looks like. Yeah, from the Handy Dandy makeup bag again, we have a primer. So it, just like every other product before, you have different types of primers depending on your skin and the kind of look that you're going for. So this one is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Perfecting Primer, and this one smooths pores and lines because I have acne scarring, so I like this one. And I also have a elf poreless primer. You have hydrating primers. All right, so if you guys want to know more about primers, you can just again let me know in the comment section, and I will make a video about primers and we will talk about it. All right, so next thing from the makeup bag is foundation. And here I have this Jordana Complete Cover Maximum Coverage 2-in-1 foundation. You have all different types of foundation. This one, I like this one because I have acne prone skin, as I told you before. I have PCOS and endometriosis and all of that good stuff. Yeah, and along with that comes acne and acne scarring, so I like a foundation that can cover that. But on days when, you know, my skin feels irritated and I don't want a lot of products on it, I like to use my Fit Me foundation. This one is in between sheer coverage and full coverage, so this one is buildable. So as you based on what I said, you can see that there are different types of foundation. Again, you've heard this before. If you want to talk about the different kind of foundations, let me know in the comment section. If you want me to talk about matching shades, finding your foundation shade, let me know in the comment section. All right, so from the makeup bag again, we have next setting powder. So you have, this one is a loose setting powder. However, I don't recommend this one for beginners because it's harder to control, as you can see. So we run the risk of getting it everywhere. What I actually recommend is a pressed powder. This particular pressed powder has, you know, like highlighting powder and all of that, but I recommend that you get one that matches your skin, a pressed powder that matches your skin, you know, yeah, to just cover up your foundation with. Again, you have different types of powders. We can talk about it if you want. Let me know below. All right, next thing in the makeup bag is our concealer. I recommend getting one that matches your complexion. For those of us who struggle with dark under eyes, for me, I don't really struggle with dark under eyes. This is actually a color that I put under my eyes. But if you struggle with dark under eyes, I recommend getting a concealer that matches your skin complexion. All right, so another thing that's from the makeup bag, don't worry, we're coming to an end because at this point this bag is behaving like Nanny McPhee's bag. Is a mascara. This one is the LA Color Drama Lash and a lip gloss. A tinted lip gloss. I recommend a tinted lip gloss. You can use a sheer, a shimmer, whichever one you want. It is easier to control than a lipstick, so it won't do a lot of damage. It will give you a little color and a little, you know, shimmer. For the mascara, yeah, this is better because you won't have to apply any lashes. So a mascara. Alright, so the other things that we're going to need from the Handy Dandy makeup bag is products to things to apply, tools to apply the foundation and stuff like that, the eyeshadow. So you're going to need eyeshadow brushes. You have different types. I have some here, but for me, for a beginner, I recommend getting one fluffy looking brush like this. Sorry, hope you can see this one. So one fluffy looking brush like that to, you know, blend out shadows. I recommend getting a flat one. I just use this one to do this look, so I recommend using a flat one for like to apply colors on your lid, colors that you will not need to diffuse. So basically for this eye look, I just used two brushes, this flat one and this one for my transition color, this one for my shimmer, this flat one for my shimmer, and that was it. For the foundation, you can get either a beauty sponge or you can get a foundation brush. Again, if you want to talk about the different brushes, let me know. And a powder brush to apply the powder to set your foundation before spraying. And then the final thing in the bag, and we are done, is a makeup setting spray. This one is a mattifying setting spray from Urban Decay. It's a mattifying, long-lasting setting spray. So again, you have different types depending on how long you want to wear the makeup, where you're wearing the makeup to. You know the drill. Let me know below if you want to talk about the different setting sprays. So basically, that's it. There's nothing left in the bag, and that is all the things that a person who is new to makeup will need. And I hope you learned from this video. I hope you are excited for those who don't have any makeup as yet to go shopping to get some makeup, and for those who have the makeup that they got put aside for so long and don't know what to do with it and don't know what is what. Now you know what is what. So just stay tuned for my next video where we will talk about and demonstrate how to use these products. Alright guys, that is it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. This is paradise.